I'm excited. I practiced this class on one of my best friends. That left glute's on fire. I'm shaking. Like my whole body is shaking at this point. And I'm laughing because this is so hard. If you're dead, I'm dead too. I'm actually dead. Just feeling it a little bit. Let me know in the comments if you agree with us. That was good. I'm sorry. Hey guys, welcome if you're new, or welcome back if you are not. I'm Julia, and I just wanted to say before we get started that thank you so much for being here and for all of your lovely comments. It honestly makes me so happy, and it encourages me to keep sharing these videos with you, which I love doing anyways. So thank you. Yes, it makes me so happy. So today's class will be a Pilates yoga style class for the glutes and the arms. If you have a band like that, go grab it. If you don't have one, no worries. You can definitely do this class and still get the amazing benefits. It will still be challenging without the band. So meet me on the mat. We'll begin today in child's pose. Okay, so we won't need the band just yet. We're just gonna warm up a little bit. So just place that off to the side and come into a nice child's pose. I'm gonna start with my knees together. If it's first thing in the morning and you're a little bit tight, feel free to open up the knees, whatever feels comfiest to you. And actually, I love kind of hugging my knees and very gently swaying from side to side. Taking nice deep breaths into your belly as always. Okay, and if you haven't already, let's go ahead and open the knees as wide as the mat. Release your bum to the heels and walk those fingertips forward. Nice deep breath in here, belly expands. And exhale. Next inhale, light on those fingertips, walking them over to the left side. And we release, coming into that left hip flexor. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, coming up onto the fingertips, this time walking them over to the right side, getting into that right hip flexor. And exhale, release. Nice breath in here. And nice breath out. Next inhale, we're coming light on the fingertips, back to center. And let's shift our weight over the hands, coming into a tabletop position. Knees are under the hips, hands are under the shoulders. And let's exhale to unite the breath here. Inhale, tailbone grows back, heart grows forward. Feel like you're lengthening in both directions. Exhale, tailbone tucks, chin towards the chest. All the breath out. Inhale, tail back, heart forward. Exhale, tail tucks, chin to chest. Inhale, let's meet in a nice neutral spine. Exhale, we ground. Inhale, right fingers to sky, nice twist, growing taller and longer. Exhale, weave that right hand under the left arm and walk those fingertips forward, coming into a nice stretch for the arm and the shoulder here. That left armpit draws towards the mat. Next inhale, right fingertips back up to the sky, growing taller than before. Exhale, back to the earth. Inhale, left hand to sky, nice twist. Exhale, weave it under the right arm and walk those fingertips forward. Really releasing the right armpit towards the mat. Feel like it's melting down. Next inhale, left fingertips back up. The sun is nice. And exhale, release. Beautiful, you guys. We're going to come back onto the toes and just do a little bit of warm up for the wrists now. I practiced this class on one of my best friends, and it was her tip because we will be in down dog, and she said that her wrists were a little bit, she was feeling it a little bit. So we're gonna warm up the wrists. So let's begin. Actually, bring those knees together. Option to sit on the toes like I am, or you can come down and sit on the heels. And make a nice 2 fists connecting here, and then we're going to very slowly straighten, and you'll really feel it in the wrists and the forearms. Your arms may not straighten all the way like mine. The knuckles come apart a little bit, but this one's really good. Okay, awesome. And let's do some wrist circles, switching sides, and then let's shift our weight forward, and just one hand at a time so it's not too intense. Flip your hand over and just very gently start swaying to stretch out that wrist again. And switching to the other side, maybe adding some circles in between, whatever feels good. Leaning forward and back can get into different parts. Feel a little bit more intense as you lean back. Finishing with some circles on this side. And I think we're good. Meeting back in tabletop. Let's tuck those toes, hips to sky. Nice down dog. Feet are as wide as the mat to begin. We're just gonna get into those calves and hamstrings to start before we get into our Pilates exercises. So go ahead and walk it out right away, bending one knee and then the other. This mat is slippery. I am sliding, so don't mind me. And always the option, if you've done my other classes, to flip over on the toes, 1 foot at a time. Stretch out all those bones on the top of the foot, coming all the way up through the shin. Feels really good. Ooh, little crack. All right, you guys, let's bring the feet into hip width, shifting our weight onto the left foot, bending the right knee, right toes towards the sky, knees are connected, and just really getting into that left hamstring and the left calf. Closing your eyes, using your breath to work through any feelings of intensity. Two more breaths here. All right, switching sides, so the right heel comes down to the earth, left knee bends, left toes towards the sky. This is intense for me. Maybe you too. Closing the eyes and using your breath. Last big breath in and exhale. Lowering the left foot to the earth. Let's come down onto the knees, and if you have a band, grab it now. We're going to place it just on our thighs, right above the knees. And we're going to meet again in down dog. I'm excited. All right, so I'm going to show you the exercise. We're going to do it 10 times, but I'll show you the sequence before we begin with the breath. So we're beginning in down dog, a little bend in those knees. Let's exhale together. Inhale, we grow forward to plank. Exhale, right toe lifts and taps out. Left toe lifts and taps out. Inhale, we bend those elbows, keeping them drawn in, lowering. Exhale, push up through plank, hips up and over, down dog. Let's move together. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, we tap, tap. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push up and over. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tap. Really isolate those glutes, you guys. Feel like the glute is moving you. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push up and over. And let's keep moving. You got it now. I'm going to give you some more cues as we move through it, because I think you've got the rhythm of the breath. For your push-up, don't worry so much about the depth. The more important thing is to keep those elbows in. And really use that breath, that exhale to push you back up. So I'm on 4. Let's inhale, plank. Exhale, tap, tap. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push up and over. That's 5. Inhale, plank. Tap, tap. Lower. You guys have got this. Push up and over. My arms are getting tired. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tap, tap. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up and over. That's 7. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tap, tap. Inhale, lower. Always the option to come down to the knees. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, plank. 3 more, you guys. We got this. Exhale, tap. See just how far you can get those legs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up and over. 2 more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tap as wide as you can. Tap. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up and over. Last one. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tap, tap. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up, nice and strong, and over. Beautiful. Let's come down to those knees. Resume your normal breath. We'll take a sec. Inhale, arms up, and stretch out those arms for a teeny bit of a break. Catching your breath. Switching sides. That was hard. That's what Sean, my bestie, said. Let me know in the comments if you agree with us. All right, moving into our next exercise. So fix up that band if you need. We're coming on to our forearms. It's going to be interesting with the flowers, but I'll do my best. I'm going to do the left side first because I want to demonstrate, and then I'll switch to the right because we always do right first, but just watch this round. So we extend the leg out. That right glute is turned on. Inhale, we lift, nice and controlled. We grow out longer through the leg to the top of the inhale. Exhale, we do a little semicircle out and around. Point and tap. Inhale, we lift back up, flexing, drawing the foot back around, and exhale, we tap down, taking a tiny breath, getting all of the air out of those lungs. All right, so come with me. We're starting on the right side. So I'm going to turn on an angle because I just tried this and it did not work. I was in the flowers, so don't mind the view of my bum. Right leg extends, left glute is activated, exhale together. Inhale, we flex and lift, growing longer through the leg. Exhale, leg grows out and around, point, tap. Inhale, up and back around, growing longer. Exhale, tap down. Tiny break, all the air out. That's one. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, out and around. With control, point and tap. That left glute's on fire. Inhale, up and back to center. Exhale, tap. All the air out. For 4, inhale, grow. Exhale, out and around. Point and tap. Really touch the earth. Inhale, up and back. Grow at the top of the inhale. Exhale, tap. That's 5. I'm dead. We're going to keep going. Inhale, grow. Exhale, out and around. Point and tap. Inhale, up and around. Exhale, tap. That's 6. Inhale, grow. We can do this, guys. Exhale, out and around. Point and tap. The point kills me. Inhale, up and around. Exhale, tap. If you're dead, I'm dead too. I'm dead. At least we're killing ourselves together. Inhale, expand. I'm laughing because this is so hard. Exhale, out and around. Point and tap. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, expand. Exhale, out and around. Point and tap. Inhale, up and back around. Grow. Exhale, tap all the breath out. Last one. Inhale, expand. Let's make it the best. Exhale, out and around. Point and tap. Inhale, up and around. Grow. Exhale, tap. Knee down. Let's take a second to die. Oh my goodness, my left glute. Stretch it out. Whatever stretch you need. We're going to come around to our back soon. Lying on our back to really stretch out the glutes, but not quite yet. So just take a sec, do what you need to do. Rest in child. Catch your breath. That was good. I'm sorry. Okay, that's enough rest. Let's come to the other side. My bum won't be in your face this time. Knees down. Nice and strong. That left leg extends. Let's exhale together. Activate the right glute. Inhale, flex and expand. Exhale, out and around. Point and tap. Inhale, up and back. Grow. Exhale, release. Inhale, expand. Exhale, out and around. I feel it on both glutes. Point and tap at this point. Inhale, up and around. Expand. The expand is the break. Exhale, release all the air out. Inhale, expand. Exhale, out, around. Feel like your leg is getting longer. Back, around with every circle. And release. That's 3. This is good, you guys. We got it. Inhale, expand, keeping those hips as stationary as we can. Point and tap. Inhale, up and around. Grow. Exhale, release. The movement is very controlled. Inhale, expand. That right glute is turning on already a while ago. I lost track. Are we at 4? Let's say that was 5. Exhale together. Inhale, expand. I'm going to be serious now. Exhale, out and around. Point and tap. Inhale, up and around. The leg grows longer. Exhale, release. That's 6. Inhale, expand. Exhale, out and around. Point. You're tapping as far as you can. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, release. That's 7. Inhale, expand. Exhale, out and around. We're almost there, you guys. Point and tap. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, touchdown. 2 more. Inhale, expand. Exhale, out and around. We're like in a nice rhythm now. Point and tap. Inhale, up and back. Expand. Exhale, tap down. Last one, let's make it the best. Inhale, expand. Exhale, out and around. Point and tap. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're done that exercise. Resting in child for another moment. If you've stayed with me, thank you kindly. Next inhale, let's shift our weight forward over the wrists, and we're going to lower slowly, elbows in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Scoot down if you need. Hands are under the shoulders. Forehead is grounded, center onto the mat. Mine isn't because I'm talking. Tops of the toes are pressing into the earth so that the knees float just above. And let's draw those ribs towards one another to come out of any back bend. So the navel travels towards the spine. Let's exhale together. Inhale, heart lifts, gaze forward. Nice gentle cobra, pushing strongly through the hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, heart forward, option to float the hands above the mat. Feel like you're growing longer out the toes and out the top of the head. Exhale, release. Next one, we're going to inhale, this time extending our arms in front of us and our legs lift behind us, coming into Shalabhasana. So let's prepare with an exhale. Inhale, reaching in both directions, growing longer. And we're going to open and close those legs with control for 10. Nice controlled small movements. 8, 7, point those toes. 6, reach through those fingers. 5, 4, you got it. 3, I'm shaking. 2, last one, and we go longer and we release down. Good job, you guys. Take a couple breaths here. Release one cheek to the earth. Catching your breath. And then gently switching sides of your cheek. Okay. Gently pushing back up through those knees. We're going to scoot sideways on the mat now. I love this one. It's really nice. It's also, I mean, the whole class is glutes, so sorry. Weight shifts onto the left knee and the left hand. That right leg extends out. So in yoga, we usually expand on an inhale. So as we open, we inhale. But with Pilates, we want to do the movement, which sometimes happens on what looks like an expansion, on an exhale, because that means that we have more control, our core is engaged. So if you are a yoga gal like me, this may feel a little bit counterintuitive, but just go with me. So that right leg is extended and the movement goes as so. We inhale together, exhale, arm expands, toes lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, expand. Come with me now. Inhale, lower. For 9, exhale, expand. Inhale, lower. For 8, go longer through those toes. And longer through those fingers. Feel like you're one straight line being stretched out. And the movement doesn't have to be crazy big, especially if you have the band on. I lost track again. Let's say we're at 6. Inhale. Exhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. For 5. I'm shaking. For 4. You got it, guys. Grow. Inhale, lower. For 3. Point those toes. Inhale, lower. Last 2. Make them good. Last 1. Grow longer than you have before. And inhale, lower. I feel like my whole body is shaking at this point. Let's bring that hand around, resting for a moment in a tabletop or in a little child. But let's keep our head up because it's a quick baby rest. And coming onto the other side. So weight shifts onto the right knee and the right hand. That left leg is extended. And again, the movement is we exhale, toes lift, arm grows overhead. Inhale, we release. Moving together for 10. Exhale, grow. Inhale, release. For 9. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. I feel like this toe is like barely lifting. I'm gonna try harder. Exhale, lift. There we go. Inhale, release. For 7. I'm shaking. Inhale, lower. Try to make it as flowy as you can to counteract the pain. Inhale, lower. For 6. Exhale, lift. Really use that left glute. Inhale, release. For 5. Grow longer through those fingertips. Release. For 4. Staying strong. For 3. Grow, grow, grow. Release. For 2. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, lift. Lift that leg a little bit higher. And inhale, release. Amazing. Flipping over. Thumb to the heels, and we're going to finish with a final exercise on our back. A little bridge sequence. So if you'd like, Gently windmill back and forth, releasing that left glute this time. I'm pooped. And when you're ready, coming down to your backs. We're coming into a bridge, so our feet are flat on the earth. Heels are just out of reach of our fingertips. Pressing the low back in the floor to come out of any back bends. Let's move through a couple smooth and easy lifts and lower. Exhaling together. Inhale, hips to sky. Nice and flowy. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Next one, we're going to hold it up there, you guys, okay? Inhale, lift. And we hold. So you hold and watch me. This is our next exercise. We lift our right leg to the sky, point it. Flex to lower, nice and slow with control. Point to lift and bring those hips back up as much as you can. They should be up the whole time, but really bring them up. That's one. All right. So, meeting in the bridge. If you haven't already, let's lift those right toes to the sky. Hips up. Inhale, lower. Nice and slow. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We have 8 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. That's 3. Inhale, lower. Feel like you're moving through honey or lava. My leg is already dead. I believe that's 5. Inhale, lower. Left thigh, left glute will be on fire. Inhale, lower, nice and controlled. Exhale, leg up, hips up. Inhale, lower. I've totally lost track. Let's say we have 4 more. Inhale, lower. I might die. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And we're keeping our hips up, bending that knee. Lower and raise with the bump for 10. We're not touching down. We're pulsing. 7. For 6. We got this. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold up. Lower that right foot. Hips up. We're coming right onto the other side. Left leg to sky. Let's exhale together. Inhale, lower. Nice and slow. Exhale, lift. That's 1. Exhale, lift. This is 3. You got it. Really point those toes. 4. For 5. Flex that foot as well. It helps. For 6. Inhale, we lower, lower, lower. Exhale, we lift hips up. Inhale, we lower, lower, lower. Exhale, we lift. Inhale. Second last one, you guys. Exhale, lift. Make the last one the best. And we stay up. We bend that knee. And we pulse for 10. 9. There's a plane, but I am certainly not pausing here. So bear with me. For 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. We hold and heel down. Hips up. We're pulsing for 10. We got this. 9. Knees out. 7. With control. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Almost there. We pulse. Do another baby pulse back in. out, baby. Pulse back in for 9 and 8, 7. This is the last one. Make it the best. Come on, you guys. 6. Hips up. You're nice and strong. For 4. Glutes are on fire. For 3, 2, 1. Hold here for 5. Hips up. 4. Nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Very gently release vertebrae by vertebrae all the way down. Knees release into each other. Feet come wide. One hand to your tummy. One hand to your heart. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths. Belly expands with the inhale. Out through the mouth. Last one. As hard as that was, I enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. Let's get this darn band off. We're done with you. And let's come into some nice glute stretching. So bending the left foot, the right foot crosses over the left thigh, and we're going to catch either behind that thigh or in front of the shin. And very gently pulsing here. You'll feel that in the right glute. Closing your eyes, all the hard work is done. As you draw your knee away from your body, that will intensify the stretch as well. And staying here if you want a little bit more time, or switching sides. I encourage you to close your eyes and slow down your breath. Beautiful. We're very gently rocking up. We're going to come into pigeon. So bringing that, extending that left leg, right knee is bent, stretching out the torso here and that left hip a little bit. Always an option here to grab a big pillow or a blanket and place it under the right glute or under both hips for a little bit more space. If you have anything going on in the low back or the knees, I encourage you to stay in the last stretch, which is actually pigeon, just on our back. And when you're ready, releasing to your depth. Closing the eyes again. You can also use your pillow under your forehead if you'd like to really release and relax, but if your forehead can't quite meet the earth comfortably. 3 breaths here, you guys. Try to release anything you're holding or any gripping or tension in the hips. Just really kind of, on an exhale, let it all go. And your next inhale, very gently walking back up. And we're going to gently come and switch sides, bending that left knee, stretching out the right leg. Pausing here. Nice stretch for the right hip flexor and the torso. Maybe switching sides with your pillow or your blanket. And then releasing to your depth. Use your inhale to lengthen and elongate through the spine, out the top of the head, out the backs of those toes. And then the exhale allows you to release a little bit deeper. 3 nice slow breaths here. Next, inhale very gently, pushing up with those hands, and we're just gonna shift over to the left hip, coming into a couple of nice twists. Yes, this way. So keeping that left knee bent, the right foot crosses over top. Exhale, ground down through both sit bones. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, we twist to the right. And as you gently create some tension with that knee against your left arm, you'll feel it in the right glutes. Gaze melts towards the right shoulder. Gently unwinding, coming onto the other side, bending the right knee, left foot crosses over top. Exhale, grounding down through the sit bones. Inhale, arms to sky. And exhale, we release and twist. Gaze gently releases towards the back shoulder. Closing the eyes. My body is still shaking. Let's inhale, going longer through the spine at the top of the head. Exhale, we release deeper and we really push the knee into that forearm, getting a nice stretch in that left glute. Okay, you guys, gently unwind. As always, let's finish off with some symmetry. So scoot your bum back, flex those feet. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, little bend in those knees. Up and over, forward fold. And when I practice this class with my friend, she asked me why we bend our knees. So I usually tell you guys, but I'll tell you again. We want to keep contact with the belly and the upper thigh to protect our low back. If we're not having that contact, then we can load a lot of pressure with the bend in our back if we kind of don't have enough strength or flexibility. So no matter who you are, starting off with a little bend in those knees is just a really safe way to practice and to stretch. Then you can always gently stretch out the legs to go a little bit deeper if you feel like you want to. And if you're ready, gently rolling back up. Let's bend those knees. We'll come into just a couple quick arm stretches. Actually, I'm going to sit on my heels. Inhale, arms up. I'm going to turn around actually so you can see. Let's bend the left arm, palm to the back. Right hand catches the left elbow. And again, very gently, just creating some tension. Pressing the back of your head into your elbow and drawing your ribs together to come out of any back bend. And let's switch sides. Okay, releasing, finishing off with another wrist stretch just because. So we'll repeat what we did at the beginning of class, making a fist and very gently stretching out the arms. All right, we are all done. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I said at the beginning of class, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. I had fun. I hope you did too, despite probably my bums being dead tomorrow. My bums. I can't even talk. So thank you again for being here. And yeah, I will see you next time. We lift. Oh, out and around. Have even more resistance with these flaps. Thank God for that plane. I needed this break.